Hello，睇嚟轉翻個時區就容易就到見到你咯 ，Scott。呢隻 game 上次喺 Steam Fest 嗰陣時已經玩過㗎啦，咁樣就當時明顯地就 demo 版，而且個內容唔係非常之長嘅，咁好明顯啦，個記錄冇得繼承嘅，所以就重新嚟過啦。If you want to focus on the story, you can enable difficulty story mode in the setting. This will make your hero much stronger.
I have no time to falter. They're coming for me. But I need to weigh all pros and cons once more. Am I ready to start anew in the world of magic? Forgetting my Vedic duty, destiny, and friends?
Brother.How could you have betrayed us? The Codex commands us not to interfere in the affairs of the magic world.
咦？點解好似同上次咁唔同咁嘅？冇印象，完全對呢番冇印象喎。We are all one 嚟 Elder Fed， 即係呢一個男人係我哋，但係頭先嗰個先係頭先嗰個男人先係我哋啊。
Forgive me, I was mistaken. Human survival trumps magic.
Oh, really? I don't believe my ears.
I've finally seen the light. I must surrender and face the Vedic Brotherhood's tribunal.
Where is your sword?
In the living room. I'll go fetch it. Holy mushroom. Did those two seriously believe me?
Holy mushroom.
1-0 in favor of the Hatter.
明顯地唔同嘅喎，同上次。The norm statues crafted out 睇下 inspect dexterity 5 repair 12 split 要即係我得一個選擇嘅啫。For success.The random number of a d20 plus trait must be at least the difficulty value. 我哋可以試下維修佢，或者抹開佢，又或者可以就望下就一定得㗎啦。佢就算擲1都得。跟住 d20 我要擲到5或以上咧，就可以拎到個 split 嘅。係，就係上次左右閃避嗰隻，冇錯就係嗰隻。有印象我哋都嗰隻係其中一隻喺 Steam Fest 裏邊，我覺得幾好玩嘅一隻嚟。即係呢隻啦，其實唔好講嗰隻，唔同一隻 game 嚟。擲個10出嚟，搞掂。The crushing blow shatters the statue, revealing a heart of stone imbued with power, durability, double health and shield。正。Double health and shield 咯。我記得上次好似唔係攞手掣玩，睇下先啦。佢 See which ability the enemy plans to use RB 20% miss 30% crit。Strike with the magic to move further away from the port. This way, the monster will have 20% chance to miss.我哋而家係最右，睇下個人做啲咩先。Rampage pass. The blockhead loses his paw he inflicts himself with. Fury damage. OK， 佢呢一 round 唔係做任何嘢嘅。Now strike him with 呢一個 Vedic seal. Then the enemy will not be able to inflict a buff on himself after losing the limb. OK， 但係點解呢一個會係咩咧 ？Elixir 睇下先2AP 丟15到20 applies 呢一個加5 to the hero plus laziness buff block applies laziness， 即係呢個鎖就係 laziness。Move the hero to the left。OK。好啦。Round 3. Both you and the enemy have all action points. Chop off his paw, it will help us win. Info menu. 呢一個係 menu 嘅意思係點樣可以 chop off 佢嘅手呢？上次都未玩到佢咁 advanced 喎，今次點解會咁 advanced 嘅？From round 3, both you and the enemy have all action points. Chop off his paws, it will help us win. 左邊呢隻手就冇乜血㗎啦，右邊呢隻手呢就仲有30血，但右邊呢隻手呢好似少好多咩喎？打20到25，其實向左或者向左嘅話，我就會食2下攻擊；向右嘅話，我就食1下嘅啫。咁我應該呢，等陣先啦。咁我應該呢係向右褪嘅，我相信。跟住向右褪打右邊嗰隻手，跟住下一 round 我哋就可以切咗佢隻手啦，應該係。唔係喎，我仲有得喐喎，因為我有3點喎。切斷咗呢隻手啦，跟住我可以行翻過去右邊嗰度避開。OK， 即係講係咁講啦，避開，實質上就永遠都唔會避到嘅，大家都明嘅。Evolution increase damage inflicted。好啦，我哋試下再阻止佢去用技啦，跟住我哋睇下先 ，20% miss。好想試下可唔可以劈斷埋佢左邊嗰隻手，講真，試下先。劈斷到，哇，得個嬲啫佢。依家右邊多隻手出嚟啦，淨係可以打右邊。我有3個行動點，應該係左右左咁樣就會最安全嘅啦。又或者呢？又係呢隻，係啊，又係呢隻啊！算得左右咗啦，我左右，跟住再嚟多下左，去親左邊你都 miss， 又唔見我 miss。睇先呢 round 佢係 Sprout New Branch， 一手劍一手法術始終都係最係啊，所以先至想玩 Battle Mage 啊嘛，你明我諗乜啊？好啦，呢一下如果好彩嘅話呢，就可以 actually no need， 呢一下一定用嘅，向右行一下，跟住然後向左打翻落去，哇！第一次 crit 啦！喺我最唔需要 crit 嘅時候，終於 crit 咗啦！所以我都其實喺度諗緊，到底係咪真係，係咪真係攞 quarter staff 咧？好糾結啊呢個。喂
Why have you come? You must stay in the world of people.
Without you, I have no place in either of the two worlds.
But that's no good. You mustn't throw your life away for my sake. This won't solve anything.
What about the chains of the Titans binding the mask of the Faceless? Did you manage to destroy their magic?
No, it didn't work. This magic is beyond the likes of me. Spirits are helpless against the magic of the giants. All of our efforts were in vain.
Exactly. It's a job for a human. Don't worry, my little Daisy. I'm friends with a sorceress from the human world. She'll help us. She'll cast spells on my sword, so I can crush the chains. Then we'll get our hands on the mask, too.
To be together? No. I'd rather be alone and know that you're somewhere safe and sound than watch you suffer. You betray your order and give up mankind, and then we use an artifact steeped in black magic. That's too high a price to pay for love.
But I'm ready to pay it.
Get out! I don't need your sacrifice.
呢、個即係我啦，其實做主角阿 Doc 啊，俾呢個 Fairy 狠狠咁 reject，但係答翻你先，你想準備到完場？哦，原來呢個準備到完場係呢句，唔係準備完啦，已經 ready 好啦。頭先試完，啱啱嗰個 technical 嘅嘢試好晒啦，依家可以正式開始。但係我依家面對嘅就係呢個 Fairy， 我明明同佢試完愛，但係俾佢狠狠咁拒絕咗。有啲寫 New ability examined B 就 leave Titan chains 定係 teleport 咧？我哋好似要打 Titan 啊嘛。睇下你想傾去 melee 嗰邊定係 spell 嗰邊？如果佢有 flail 就好啦，講真，可惜佢未出 flail 啊。同埋我真係唔知我想傾向邊邊嗰陣，真係諗唔到傾向邊邊。我連有啲咩技我其實嗱咁講啊，好似我今朝同個 friend 咁講，其實我自己咧就真係唔係好想睇太多同 PoE 而相關嘅內容喺佢開之前，即係我唔想知有咩技，我唔想知啲 boss 點打，我唔想知。總之好多嘢我都唔係好想知嘅啫，只不過係無奈地咧，我又唔知點解走咗去整呢啲片，咁啊所以變咗好似唔整片咧又冇乜理由嘅喺呢段時間。所以咧，我依家嘅做法咧就係揾一隻我絕對唔會攞嚟拓荒嘅角色 ，which is the mercenaries 啊，嗰隻 Witch Hunter 啦，所以我就淨係講嗰隻。咁啲片睇上去咧，就好似我有做功課咁樣，實質上咧我就乜鬼都冇做到嘅。我依家知嘅嘢咧，其實就大概係啲 podcast 裏邊噏過嘅嘢啦 ，which 佢哋唔會講實質上有啲咩技啊，唔會講啲王係點噶嘛。跟住之後我又睇咗個發佈會，咁啊發佈會其實好簡單嘅，只不過全部嘢都係略講一二，咁冇乜所謂嘅。知道個 core system 有咩改動，我 OK 嘅。但係實質上有啲咩咧，我係完全唔知。好似你頭先喺 Discord 嗰度同我講話 Ice Spear 嗰招咧，我仲諗緊係 PoE 1嗰招 Ice Spear 就係咁解啦。我都唔知原來佢長槍嗰度就有一招叫 Ice Spear， 咁可能冰嘅 spell 裏邊冇咗一招類似依家嘅 Ice Spear， 又或者可能有一招類似嘅，但係改咗名都唔奇。Anyways， 二選一嘅情況之下，佢講咩 Titan 嘅嘢，咁我哋就走去 Titan Chains。係咯，我哋可以選擇打佢啦，整個 Titan Chain 啦，或者 chop it up， 哇，有好多選擇喎，同 Demo 比起，淨係呢一個前係咯序章呢一忽都已經多咗好多嘢啦。咁我哋去 Titan Chain 度望下先啦。哎呀，頭先應該可以 chop it up 噶，我哋試下 chop it up。You
can't as much as scratch these chains.
OK，never mind， 我哋係咪都打唔到佢嘅？咁我哋直接飛去個 teleport 嗰度啦。Hero's ability。
What are you doing here, Ducty Rig? You're being followed. Get out of here before the Veds barge in and either pop us off or throw us in the clink.
Hang on, I have an errand to run.
What errand? And why should I help you?
You kinda owe me one. I haven't told the Veds about you, so it's thanks to my kindness that you can still practice witchcraft.
Enough of your blackmail. What do you want from me?
Remember, I told you about the ice chains of the giants? Well, charm my sword so that I can crush these chains.
Ice chains, you say? Pig's hair, dog's wings, legless, bug-eyed mole. Those may work. Hang on. I need fire. I've got this thing called dragon's blood, left to me by my grandma. Let's see what we can do with that.
What are you doing, you jerk? Dukety, what does this broad want from me?
It's all good, buddy. We can trust her.
This is dangerous. You know the Veds can sense witchcraft.
Dukety, you damn rat. Is this really so dangerous?
又繼續講大話，睇下先，睇下風源講咩先。我覺得依家佢哋 show 出嚟嘅其實都係 builder 加 spender， 就睇你想用 attack 去 build 定係用 spell 去 build。AI 劍係咪又要講大話？如果 OK 喺呢一個 run 裏邊咧，直到死為止啦，可以講大話嘅我全部都講晒大話，睇下會 lead 我去邊。
No, it doesn't work like that. There's nothing to be afraid of.
That had better be true, Toadstool.
又信啊
Done, buddy. Take your sword and scram.
Thank you, my friend. That's exactly what I need.
What a lucky meeting. Magic is coming out of the woodwork. Duke, it seems you have failed to grasp the key principle of the Vedic statute. Magic must remain beyond the boundary of the human world. It is the only way to save humanity. You're way out of line. Time to pay for your indiscretions.
Teleport protect the witch， 保護下個 witch 啦，唉！哇！喂 ！Attack with your fiery sword, defend yourself, strike with lightning 好明顯我淨係可以 attack 嘅啫，嚟啦 ！roll 個5或以上俾我，唔使多嘅。你3個都唔夠，唔係仲有得 roll 嘅佢，應該有得 roll 噶嘛？佢話全部都係 D20噶嘛？之前嗱有 roll 嘅，嗱9輕鬆啦 ，wing。誒撳錯掣，唔緊要，都冇問題。哇！佢要3個都過晒啊 ？OK。Strike with lightning。5唔係6或以上唔該，6或以上呢個7度都得噶啦。Fuck 垃圾嘅。
This is the end. Any violation of the Vedic statute entails the same punishment. The purification rite in the sanctuary of the Vedic Brotherhood. The Grand Master's harsh sentence is the last thing that the convicted party would hear in his life.
In the name of the eternal law of the boundary, you are banished from the Brotherhood for your devious violation of the statute, thus forfeiting your sword, strength, and memory. From now on, you cease to be a Ved.
This, however, doesn't end Dukety Rig's life. He leaves for his hometown, where he begins working as a miner. After an exhausting day at work, he frequents bars with his friends, and only late at night while staring into a flickering fireplace, he feels inexplicably lonely, as if something is missing from his mediocre existence.
Mediocre existence 誒唔係喎，喂唔計，依家先 chapter 1啫喎，係該死嘅嗰個。我哋 reset 翻做0先，冷靜，係咪咧？係咯，劇情殺唔計啊，劇情殺唔計，絕對唔係我黑仔，點睇都冇錯。Spender 同依家所睇嗰啲技能係咪真係全部都係 Spender 同埋咩咧？我又覺得唔係，我覺得招都係 Spender 嚟嘅喎。係啊，一啲技能可以儲，可以再出一招更大嘅招嘅，但係唔係好似 D4 嗰種咧，要靠招技去回魔嗰種儲力技，跟住然後再抌幾招好大 mana cost 嘅嘢嗰種咯。我自己覺得。係啊，翻返去 game 裏面先。誒係佢啦，我哋上次 demo 就係玩佢啦，我記得。 呢個000。你換個方式諗，你係 build up 一個 condition， 然後用招大大。係啊，我明啊，就係話呢些可能你要打4下先至可以抌到個鐘出嚟嗰種，都係 builder 加 spender 嗰個諗法係，但係未係去到你好似 D4 嗰種，你 builder 係純粹為咗 building 咯。即係你唔用佢嘅話，你係冇辦法可以有翻魔噶嘛喺嗰邊，某一啲 class 唔係全部啦。同埋佢哋嗰個 builder 始終係我都唔想踩佢，但係一開始嗰陣時連8怪都殺唔死，我唔知做乜嘢。A student? No, not a student anymore. Rather, I'm on verge of becoming productive member of society. Keen of hearing, imaginative and quick study. Plus, I can be quite perceptive as a child. After an unsuccessful experiment with electricity, I partially lost my sight. But that's a minor issue, which doesn't prevent me from being success. 冇問題嘅情況之下 I'll rest a bit longer. 休息多陣咯。
Stay in bed a little longer.
佢只係冇 default 邊招係 builder 邊招係 spender。同埋佢多咗啲 debuff 嘢咯，即係 debuff 嗰忽我唔知你會唔會都當佢係 builder 同 spender。例如你攞一招技啱啱 break 佢，跟住然後攞第二招打冇 armor 嘅特別勁嗰啲咧，某程度上嚟講你都可以當係 builder and spender， 但係我唔會睇嗰種做 builder and spender 似係 combo 多啲咯。飛啊！同埋另一樣嘢就係空場技多啲咯，個感覺上 POE2。
But who could it be? Ancina? Too early. And she always has her key with her. What a drag. Having to rush to the door to talk to some stranger.
May as well leave the sticky leather slipper under the bed. Fresh air, cold breeze. 係啊，咁但係例如 Ice Nova 嗰啲 freeze 咧，嗰啲控場技你都仲可以當佢係 builder 同埋 spender 嘅，即係可能有一啲嘢係要打 freeze 咗嘅勁啲，但係即係呢啲嘢你可以 argue 到佢未必一定係純 builder 咯。Whereas 喺 D4 裏邊係純 builder 嚟噶嘛。Knowledge is gathering dust on the shelf. Cold breeze, mouth-watering smell, fresh air. Cold breeze. Craft the metal handle, separate the cozy microcosm of the apartment from the great beyond.
Okay, I must be at the door.
哦，因為佢睇唔到，所以佢靠呢啲 sense。
Are you in the shower?
There you are. I thought you'd never answer.
Hello?
Hello, is Mr. Timms home?
Who?
So he's not here?
Mr. Timms. No, it's just me here.
You?
Well, Ancina too. I'm sort of renting this apartment.
That's strange. I was told this was the residence of...
You must be confused. Mr. Timms lives one floor above, but you need not bother. He's not there. He's away on holidays, and will be back in 2 weeks.
So I just wasted time waiting on you dawdling around.
No need to be
Someone
rude.
could learn a few manners.
Manners? You kept me waiting here for half an hour. Most other visitors would pitch a fit.
15 minutes. Not half an hour.
You know, you may as well just stay in and not be a bore.
And why were you waiting at the door? Like a stalker? What if no one's home? Or someone doesn't wish to be disturbed?
I thought that Mr. Timms lives here. An intelligent and demure man, always welcomes guests.
Those are all important facts about my friend. I'm amazed you're so close and, I'm suddenly drawing a blank. You claim to know Mr. Timms well, yet you have no idea where he lives or whether he's around.
Well, at least I know his name, and why should I believe you? Maybe you just made that up and he didn't go anywhere.
Oh well, you sure jumped to bold conclusions. I've just gone from slowpoke to a liar and a bully, and all the while, you don't know a thing about me.
I know a thing or two. Cyrus, about 23 years old. Considering you're lodging with your aunt, you recently arrived in Micropolis. There are no colleges here, but plenty of jobs for young professionals. So you'll no doubt soon be seeking employment. You're an aloof and dodgy kind of character, with phlegmatic and melancholy tendencies. And your outward brusqueness is a cover for your insecurities.
我要你等
Naturally, you being
15
a
分
loner,
鐘
your
啫。
conversation skills are non-existent. You constantly interrupt when...
Not bad for a little underage girl living in a world of fantasy. Rather than dealing with a problem, you hide behind rose-colored glasses, unable to face the cold light of day. You fancy yourself the smartest and best looking. Yet, for some reason, you seem no happier for it. Judging by the fact that you're here on a weekday morning, you must not be doing so well at school or at work. Barely have any friends and consistently get into tiffs because you can't own up to your own mistakes.
Even your long hair is a coping mechanism of someone who can't handle direct contact with others. It's there to cover your eyes because... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that you're...
Blind? What of it? I'm still just a regular person, with his pluses and minuses. But you're right. Everything you said is on point.
Sorry, we seem to have gotten off on the wrong foot. Actually, you're no slouch. Impressive how you nailed me just based on our brief interaction.
You know, sight doesn't guarantee a better understanding of another person. Eyes can't always read what's in someone's heart.
And at times, you look at someone and just can't fathom why the two of you are close. You're a strange man, Cyrus. So well aware of your failings and so quick to acknowledge them, as if they were merits.
Oh, it's nothing. So, if we're done dissecting my character, let's go back to the earlier topic. Are you here on a visit?
No, I was just asked to deliver the books and the flowers, along with the birthday wishes. But if you know for sure that he's away, then I'll come back to see him in 2 weeks. Thank you for this stimulating conversation. Sorry to have bothered you. Goodbye.
Hold her back 定係 bid goodbye 呢？佢啱啱串完我又讚我，有少少唔係咁想，就咁就完咗呢個 conversation 啦。睇下先啊，我思念個概咩？我意思個概念相似，builder 創造 condition，spender 利用 condition。default 個套就唔使講啦，門同垃圾兩個詞任你揀，why not both？我覺得 POE2 嘅 builder 有可能同時係清小怪用。絕對係啊 ！POE2 嗰個 builder 絕對係可以同時清小怪用嘅。諗住 hold her back，OK，撳個 X 嚟睇下。
Hang on, if you like. I could pass the presents to him as soon as he gets back.
Thanks for offering to help, despite the unpleasantries. Sorry I lashed out at you.
No worries. I'm no angel either.
Bye.
Good luck.
Bye, good luck.
I should get back inside before the apartment gets too chilly. She sure has a beautiful voice. I wonder if we'll ever meet again. Unlikely. But what if I rush after her right now and say something?
Let's go. 衝過
Why
去。
not? It may work. Okay. Just gotta get up. I'll just run to the window, facing the road, and shout after her. Hey! Young lady who was here to see Mr. Timms, are you there? Running out there blindly won't work. I should have gotten her phone number and address. And now what do I have? Nothing but Mr. Timms' presents.
Stop yelling, you imbecile!
Imbecile。好。點見條女成支蠟燭嘅？點解？因為佢盲噶嘛，精靈姐把聲好，真是好聽。因為佢盲嘅，嗰個係佢嘅感覺嚟嘅啫，即係嗰個唔係實質上嗰個女仔係點嘅樣嚟嘅。 呢個純粹係個主角幻想緊佢係點嘅啫，所以我哋應該直接鬧翻嗰條友。
Yell all I want. Mind your own business. Imbecile.
Who are you calling an imbecile? Me?
That's right. Who else?
Shut up, slug, before I smear you on the concrete.
Who? You? Did you just hear yourself?
Oh, you want to take it outside? Come on down. I always have a couple of minutes to school a scarecrow like you.
Oh, shut up, both of you pipsqueaks. Raising ruckus here in broad daylight. Ugh, go away. Why are you still standing there? Didn't you hear what I said?
I see.
Keep yelling after him. 繼續。
Look at that gutter rat tucking his tail and running off. What else can you expect from a whiny dipshit? You asshole. You're dead meat, you hear? Now what? Ancina's definitely gonna notice.
You little bastard! That's it! I'm going up there to school you! Your ass is grass! What's with you youngsters these days? Buried in your computers, barely go outside. When it comes to shooting your mouth off, you talk big. As soon as there's an issue, you run for the hills.
Yeah.
Why did I react to that provocation? Made a fool of myself. More importantly, what to do about the window now? We'll have to order a new one. Could ask the neighbors. No, not the neighbors. They'll tell Aunt Xena. Whose brilliant idea was it to stick my nose out of the window? How did that work out for you, you twit? Oh, he was triggered. Wouldn't you know it? Why not clinically depressed? Next time, use your brains, not your... Now I'll never hear her speak again. Not about her friends, not about what makes her happy and sad. What are you talking about? Still brooding about that cute stranger? I'll never touch her hand to see if it's warm or cool. Won't find out what she likes, which croissant she likes best. Chocolate or butterscotch? Are you kidding? But why fret about it anyway? Even if you had her phone number, address, and name, wouldn't change a thing. 'Cause look at yourself. What do you amount to now? A nobody. Some guy visiting from Kamara with a diploma in tow, and as of yet, unemployed. No income, no car, and let's face it,
盲嘅想揸車。
and completely lacking independence. First, get a job and earn your keep. And then you can dare to invite a girl out, or give her flowers. Then you'll be someone she's not embarrassed to show to her parents. Those ubiquitous rooksters are always bugging me.
Ignore the knocking. Open the window to get rid of the rooster. Ignore.
What have I just been pondering that was so important?
呢個背景係乜？有
now I remember.
魔法有車，我都唔知喎。
Money. My lack of funds. Money is kind of a magic force. A person without it is incapable of anything. The weakest person out there. Once he acquires some capital, becomes an omnipotent wizard. Just snap your fingers, and as long as you're paying, you get any whim of yours on a silver platter. In that sense, any person may be seen as a kind of wizard. Some very skilled magicians possess very little power, but use it so deftly that they get everything they need. And then there are those who amount to nothing while sitting atop of mounds of riches. These charlatans often blow away all those heaps of magic in no time. Ideally, one should be gifted magicians with lots of money. I mean, energy. Only then you can feel free and happy. But until then...
Hey, somebody help! Help! The whole place is on fire! Call the firemen, my phone battery's dead!
咁勁可以用到 touch screen。
What's the matter?
Come, quick! The whole place is on fire.
What's the address?
Address, what's the name of the street? It's by the bus station.
24 Park Street.
Got it. 24 Park Street.
All right, we're on our way. Please
係
remain
咯。
calm and stay out of it.
Done. They're on their way.
Whew. Thanks, buddy. Hey, be a champ.
唔係所有人都識魔法嘅，但係
By the time the firemen get here, it'll all have gone up in flames.
risk your life to help salvage some junk. Scared of the fire, refused to help, letting all of his stuff be devoured by the flame. 幫下佢咯，我哋做咗咁多壞事。
Wow, you're the best neighbor ever. What's your name anyway?
Cyrus.
I'm Mick. Nice to meet you.
Hey, neighbor, are you there?
To the left. A crackling to the light is followed by the flash.
Here, Cyrus, get this out there, but
yeah,
be
yeah.
careful.
我撳錯掣，撳咗個 B 掣添。
Okay, what else?
Just a minute. Here, take this and come with me. Move it!
What was that?
Oh, no.
係咪要死啦？
This clunky cupboard's blocking the only exit, and the flames are about to get in.
盲嘅都見到 flash，
before
我
it
唔
all
知。
burns down.
The tiled walls and floor are fire resistant, but a tiny vent does little to clear the clouds of pernicious smoke. You've never stared death in the face like this before, and you're hoping and praying for the firemen to come soon. Your body is going limp from the lack of oxygen, knees buckling. Your consciousness plunges into the abyss, engulfed in darkness.
已死。
It's all so vivid. As if this world is way more real than the real one. Wait, how did I end up here? There was a fire, and the neighbor kid. I must have fainted. And now I'm back here, in a technicolor dream.
To the right.
A whisper is louder than screams, and oblivion is sweeter than heavenly trumpets. No, don't give up. Remember, you're a warrior with an iron will, breaking down walls for a noble cause. Wait, he's bound to come. He will come. Yes, you will see.
我盲喎。
If only he turned up now. I clamor with joy. At last! I've been waiting for you for ages! Cyrus from Kamara. Alas, he's not here. And who knows how many more years I'll have to wait before meeting him.
哦，呢忽就係 demo 嗰忽啦。I am here.
Cyrus from Kamara? Hey, it's me.
Who's there? Is that you? Are you Cyrus?
Don't I look it? And I did just introduce myself.
Oh, omnipotent forces. It has transpired. Cyrus from Kamara.
I'm he. So now what?
Now, on to victories! Great feasts! Fate has finally brought us together. From now on, we're brothers. I am your conduit to beyond, and you're my guide through the human world.
你係咩嚟㗎？誒把劍喎，係咪頭先嗰把 AI 劍啫
Cyrus from Kamara is a master for life, a custodian unto death. Hey Cyrus, are you ready?
Ready for what?
For battle! Haven't you fought in a war before?
Yeah, sure. In a war for survival? Do playground tussles count?
Close enough.
Is that sarcasm? Got any advice for me?
Just hold on tight for now, and bit by bit, you'll get a hang of it.
神魔劍都唔及 AI 劍嘅。Just hold tight, bit by bit you'll get a hang of it。我依家 get 嗰個好似係 hang 機 of it 喎，係咪咧？定係我要 leave 啊 B？OK OK， 冇事冇事，係我唔識得玩隻遊戲啫。哎，打呢一個啦。Deal 5 to 10 damage。睇下先，我得一個行動點，暫時。 好似係劈甩佢個頭就得噶咯呢個。搏下打得中佢啦！佢好似都仲係唔打喎。Regeneration restore 20 each 2 parts apply fury attack 加5。
Right in time.
Happy to oblige.
Wait, and where's the spirit? Usually, once the body is destroyed, the spirit should have remained here. But now it's
原
nowhere
來
to
係沙包，係
be
咯，
found.
同 Demo 擺嗰個爭咁
Absorb
遠。
its energy and set it free.
No idea what you're talking about.
I have to show you to my grandfather. Do you mind teleporting us out to that glowing twig?
Glowing twig。搣佢先。
Is that a man? A homunculus?
No, Grandpa. He's a warrior, a wizard, a gatherer.
Gathering energy. We should make sure. Anyway, welcome to Dawn.
By dawn, do you mean that glowing twig?
That's no twig. It's a newly sprouting tree of life.
哦，佢真係識得，
See
佢真係睇到
it
翻嘢
channel
咯，
some
而
of
家。
your energy into constructing a building. It'll help our tree and you as well.
Build。Unlock a new ability, powerful strike.
The Tree of Life is a source of infinite energy. Even its fallen leaves emit light, illuminating our homes and sanctuaries.
.哎呀，點樣翻入去嗰度？咦？點樣就翻去頭先技能嗰個畫面嘅？
Well, this is all well and good. Trees, magic. But how do I get back home? Back to my world?
Go to the Scarlet Groves. There you'll find the sapphire shards of the altars of the ancients. Their energy will suffice to carry you home. But remember this, your true home is here.
依家就有得搞啦。冇晒 energy 啦，咁就只能夠 teleport。To increase one trait point, you need to gain 3 experience points. Each action performed during a story, battle, or event, regardless of success or failure, will give your hero 1 experience point for the skills that was checked. 哦，咁樣加嘅啲點原來係。好啦，我哋可以揮左邊嗰個或者揮右邊嗰個。揮右邊嗰個啦，我想去嗰棵樹嗰度。Choose one of the 4 to get extra energy for wind. Summon a sword or axe to enemy hands. 我哋唔需要咁難嘅，首先輕鬆啲哦。先向右邊咯，我哋試下劈咗右邊隻手出嚟先咯。 quit 咗，跟住然後就應該劈咗佢隻手嘅話，佢就唔可以向右掃嘅。我係咁諗嘅 at least。所以我依家咧，我試下翻入去，係啦，咁佢就 miss 咗佢個 turn 啦。所以 OK， 睇下先 ，summon the sword X to one hand。你咁睇嚟，一開頭嗰個要揀咩都唔係咁過分啫。Miss of course。唔係向右行2格嘅咩？好，都係 miss 嘅，20% 機率。哇！喂！摸隻手先啦，起碼。跟住 LB 係咩意思啊？跟住我哋唔使打啦。LT。哇！終於掃，哇！又叫咗把劍出嚟啦！我係想劈咗佢右邊嗰把劍去，講真，但我過唔到去喎。但我應該照捱一嘢咧。算啦，認真劈死佢中間咗咪算。哇！19喎，好痛喎！OK， 呢塊麥唔應該貪心過去劈嗰把劍。好啦，可以出嚟啦，個 death counter 真係。再嚟個，復出。頭先仲喺度諗可以咩俾多把劍佢。佢嗰個唔，我唔知點解佢呢個唔係2格啊，同上次玩嗰陣時有少少唔同。我都以為即係右邊呢一個啊嘛。哦 AP 啊，哦係啊，上次好似有2個橫箭嘴啊，啱。Apply stress, receive damage 加50 to the enemy。咁嘅話，我就翻過去嗰邊先啦。係咯，我過翻嚟呢邊先。 誒，睇嚟可以夾硬片死佢喎，而家。You can see your own reflection in this move 可以睇下 dance a bit, strike, set off lightning. Strike 咯，唔應該唔難 roll 嘅啫。哇，20添啊！啱啱先醒起我係冇 strength 嘅。And angry 睇下先啊 ，hex random debuff 嚇 ，a longer random debuff。Oh no！唉，又係呢3隻蚊咯，記得呢3隻嘢好鬼煩，要殺死中間嗰隻先，但係佢哋會係咁換位。應該再打多佢一次，佢哋就會向翻右邊，係啦，應該係咁。喂，呢邊殺咗呢隻，殺埋呢隻。好啦，先過咗嚟先，然後再劈死佢。OK。unclear，一個紅色，一個黃色喎。好似係紅色嗰個冇乜着數噃，去個黃色啦。有古仔係啦。
Believe me, he's not so easy to handle. They're ready to go to great lengths in the name of their crazy idea.
So, you think they pose an actual threat to us? Then we should act immediately. Or these crazies will work up Necropolites into a panic.
I completely agree with you, but we need to be discreet. We have to keep track of them and maintain contact to preclude any insane antics.
Bear in mind, Mr. Timms, I won't be involved in any of that. You'll continue being responsible for it.
Yes, of course. I'll keep you abreast of all the developments.
But if something goes awry, I won't be investigating who's at fault and who may have been misled. I have better things to do.
Okay, Knox. I understand you perfectly. I think that covers it. Time to go. Being late is not my style.
Have a nice evening.
Thanks, I intend to. And you have a pleasant vacation.
I doubt I will. Bye now.
Okay, I think they're wrapping up.
By the way， 答翻好早之前嗰個問題，係咪諗住玩呢個 game 玩到尾？都係玩一晚。我諗住喺 POE2出之前，每個 stream 都係轉 game 嘅，純粹係有一個大概嘅 idea 喺佢完咗之後，我可以玩啲咩 game。因為我 expect POE2我唔會玩到咧，say 2個3個月，1個月可能都已經好盡㗎啦，講真。即係當然啦，如果佢好好玩，我可以玩到咁耐就最好啦。咁但係 let's say 我正常會玩嗰啲嘅 game 嚟計嘅話，下一隻會開季嘅應該係伊特拉斯婆或者 Torchlight。咁當然仲有個 POE1嘅3.26，但係3.26我估佢2月 先有咁，係咯，暫時可以唔使理佢住。所以呢兩隻開之前，咁我相信有一段時間我要玩一隻 game 可以玩耐啲啲。你 POE2 每日都要轉標，睇下我可唔可以喺3日裏邊過到個 X 先算啦。25個鐘啊，大佬嗰個 X，我信我自己唔係 mark 嗰種速度啊，我信有人快過 mark 啊，我唔信有人第一次快過我 mark 咯。但係就算係嗰個都唔係我。估下我第一日個 death counter 會上到幾多啊？不如翻嚟呢隻 game 啦 ，Hide under a desk, sit in chair unfazed, stay on the carpet， 坐喺張凳度啊，若無其事。
My word, how did you get into my office?
Am I imagining? Or is there a note of glee in his voice? Along with the astonishment of my sudden visit.
Well, don't just freeze up like a rabbit in headlights. I asked you how you got in here.
Thief, doofus, fan， 咩叫 doofus 啊？我唔知咩嚟嘅。
I don't recall.
Okay, let's try this a different way. Do you remember anything at all?
Yes, the multiplication table, the 5 laws of Gelrario, and the fundamentals of technological legislation. I just recently moved to Macropolis to get a job.
How nice. But can you recall anything from the most recent period of your life?
Yes, there was a fire. Some kid was stuck in a burning apartment. I rushed over to help, and then crackling, fire, smoke. It's all a blur after that. Like a hallucination. And then there was a flash of light. And here I am.
Fascinating. Has this ever happened to you before?
No.
A change of location and climate zones, soon followed by shock, mortal danger, adrenaline rush, and then... Yes, that could be. You said something about looking for a job? Look no further. You just landed yourself a position at the best corporation in existence.
Just like that? You haven't even seen my diploma.
You're exactly what we need.
And what is it about me?
You really still don't get it? You possess a supernatural ability. Teleportation.
So what do I do with this superpower? I'm now responsible for saving the world, crushing villains, protecting the innocents, and crushing more villains. And then I rescue a girl. Well, first, find one, and then rescue her.
Huh. Don't worry. That kind of stuff only happens in movies. Your life will be nothing like it. You'll have a good job, stable income, family and friends, all living happily and prosperously. You won't have to fight any supernatural monsters. But you'll be doing your part in helping to preserve law and order. Many of our technologies make innovative use of magic. We divert and streamline it in a way that improves and facilitates people's lives. If you take your time to explore your abilities and, together with us, channel them appropriately, you'll go on to accomplish great things. Humanity needs folks like you.
Agree. Wait， 睇下先啊，同永無領嘅比，係啊，同永無領嘅比咯，應該會死得多啲，我諗。想問下，知唔知幾時可以下載？冇講過。Xbox 版已經可以噶啦。如果我哋根據翻一貫嘅作風咁計啦，我估應該禮拜5可以下載。但係 Sony 即係 PS5 版嘅話咧，佢哋個 supporter pack 要出嗰一日先至可以買咁樣。我相信 Sony 嗰個啦係要當日先至可以下載嘅。係啦，應該係呢3個版本嘅啫。
I agree. When do we sign a contract?
Not so fast. First, you'll need to go through training. That's a requirement for joining our workforce. But believe me, you have what it takes to ace it with flying colors.
其實 POE 一出嗰陣係咪咁神秘？咩咁神秘啊？邊一方面啊？講緊。
You're probably right. That is what I want.
Of course, I'm right. Just as I always am. You may as well get used to that. It'll make your job here easier. Meet me tomorrow at 8 a.m. at room 122. Don't be late. Now get up, mister.
Cyrus.
Follow me, Mr. Cyrus. I'll see you out so the guards won't stop you. Yes, I'm here. What? Have you lost your mind? I'll be right there. I have one possible solution. A particular individual. Okay, I'll get back to you. Cyrus, I have a job for you. Quick, come with me.
POE 一出嗰陣時，或者再早啲嗰陣時，其實係 Kickstarter 嚟嘅。
Now listen to me, Cyrus.
即係
No
眾籌。
questions. You've already heard of magic, and you're about to come face to face with one of its manifestations. An ancient relic, a stone slab, the seal of wisdom from a Vedic temple. I suspect it's reacting to coming in contact with live magic, your teleportation. It has just sprung a force field. Here we are. Let's go. Apart from the unsanctioned activation of the relic, there's been a theft of several essential components. If you know something about that, I'd really appreciate any information.
I know nothing about that.
All the better for both of us. Now regarding your assignment here, you can probably hear that strange hum, right? That's the sound of an impassable force field, which I believe you'll have no trouble traversing. You're like an electron to a positively charged ion. Once the field lets you through, you'll need to touch the seal and stabilize it by rebalancing the charge. Our agents will handle the rest.
Inquire, get to it. 問多少少先，咁多嘢要做。
Now is not the time for questions.
Okay. This is nonsense. Why would you suddenly send me to this stupid mission? 應該係去右邊。The wall is touch monolithic and electric current runs through them. Voice can be heard distorted, but unmistakably. Keep listening.
But before I leave, let's discuss the business that you called me here for. Finn, did you want to tell us something?
Well, I wouldn't call it business, more of an interesting initiative.
Okay, get to the point.
So this was in the park behind the store, not far from where Mr. Timms lives. Anyway, I found a curious rock. Until recently, it was a base for a table made from some wooden planks, with benches around it. So, we were sitting there, playing cards and having drinks, all that. Then, I thought I'd cheat a little, so I stuck a couple of cards up my sleeve. So, Horace Garrus noticed and went nuts, yelling and shaking his fist in the air. Long story short, he smashed that table to bits. We were all laughing. And then I looked down at the rock and saw it, a circular pattern. We all got to thinking, is this a portal maybe, or some force field marker? I suggest we all meet up there after work tomorrow, at about 5 p.m., and take a gander. What do you say?
What did you say? Come back. Straight. There is no handle or button or anything that could open the door. 繼續向前行啊 Your left hand and your left hand jerks involuntarily like magnet and touches something cool. 誒，又係呢道門喎。
Cyrus. Cyrus.
Cyrus?
Cyrus from Chimera.
Again, how do they know? First the sword, and now the slab, too. Very suspicious.
People would do well to stay away from magic, or they'll once again pay in blood.
What is this mirage?
So who do you think may have stolen them? Mr. Timms?
No, he'd have no reason to. He already has access to all the materials as part of his job.
But it can't be that new guy either. As far as I know, he has no idea about any of this. Oh, here comes Cyrus.
誒，好多嘢都唔公開，要靠玩家互相交流先知點樣下載啊，去申請啊，好似依家台服咁，都仲未俾到人知有冇資格玩。嗱，分開幾樣嘢先。首先 POE 一出嗰陣時啦，就係 Early Access 咁樣一個 beta 嘅。當時啦就冇咁多人跟，佢亦都冇咁大嘅宣傳，所以就唔係咁存在。你話好多嘢都唔公開，因為大家都唔知 expect 啲乜嘢嘢本身。依家你覺得好似好多嘢唔公開，因為我哋平時玩開 POE 1，所以就覺得好多嘢都會公開。但係實質上平時 preload 嗰個啦，都係差唔多到出嗰陣時先至有嘅。咁佢依家未講咧，都係好正常嘅，我自己覺得。咁樣第二就係台服咧，我冇記錯，一開始都係冇台服呢一樣嘢，亦都係之後先至有嘅。Say hi to her as well。係啦，第二就係台服一開始應該係未有嘅，印象中 POE 出嗰陣時係之後先至有嘅。 咁呢一個台服相關嘅資料呢，我覺得呢係獨立去睇嘅，因為係台服嗰邊自己未搞好 ，which 台服本身嗰個代理啦，應該咁講係做得唔好嘅，好多嘢方面呢一啲嘢不嬲，佢哋都係交代得唔好嘅。咁係咪可以入 GGG 數呢？絕對可以，因為佢哋揀㗎嘛個代理。咁但係我唔知道有乜嘢原因 GGG 必須要喺台灣。港澳台嗰邊應該一定要有個代理，點解唔可以自己搞翻？呢個我係真係理解唔到嘅。但係 it is what it is， 所以就係咯。哦 ，speaking of which， 我頭先睇到一個唔錯嘅 YouTube channel， 係講關於購買啲乜嘢啊，即係買邊一個版本啊嗰堆嘢。一間可以同大家睇，但係喺度亦都有啲嘢想同阿 Samuel 講。PS5 嗰個資格，我睇翻啲資料，好似同 PC 嗰個資格唔係同一樣嘢。你如果想喺 PS5 嗰度玩到 Early Access 嘅話，都要等佢出咗 Early Access 嗰個 Supporter Pack 先至可以喺嗰度買嘅。所以你依家 PC 有嗰個資格呢，係應該淨係 PC 先可以玩得到嘅。純粹疑問，因為都過咗咁多年，好似都係怪怪地咁，我都轉咗去玩國際。係啊，我覺得咁多年嚟，其實都係怪怪地。就算佢哋轉咗個代理做依家咩 Hot Cool 定唔知乜鬼啦，唔記得咗個名啦。轉咗個代理之後，都仲係差嘅，翻譯都係差嘅，甚至乎好似比之前更差。唔知係咪因為依家變咗同步推出啦？跟住之後，好多時候你見 Day One 台服嗰啲嘢，直頭係冇翻譯、冇字或者純英文兩樣可能都有嘅，就唔存在。轉咗個代理之後，所以好咗。
I did come across some oddness during the operation. When I touched the relief on the slab, I heard voices, as if sounding inside me, saying things like humanity would do well to stay away from magic. Or they'll once again pay in blood.
This lab inducing such thoughts is normal. It's nothing to worry about. The Ved's sole objective was to keep the worlds of people and magic separate, so it's no surprise that their object should carry such energy. Fortunately by now, it's just a harmless story. There's no Veds left and haven't been for ages. They vanished off the face of the earth the way a well-kept secret disappears into the ground with its keeper. The Veds possessed unmatched skills, but unfortunately, nearly all of their arts and knowledge have been irrevocably lost. This is because they passed it all down using the most secure and advanced method. By word of mouth.
So why did they fight against magic if they used it themselves?
Probably because they saw sorcery as too powerful and therefore dangerous. Well, Cyrus, congrats on your first successfully completed task. This is for you, Cyrus. I hope our latest creation will protect you, if need be. Impulse always generously compensates its collaborators. Now you should definitely be going home. Mr. Greek will walk you to the cab.
I'll see you tomorrow then. Should I come at 8 a.m.?
Glad you asked. Now that you've done some work for us, let's make it 1 p.m. tomorrow. You'll start your workday in the afternoon.
Refrain from conversation. You have been working here long. What do you talk about?
What were they talking about just now?
Some components have gone missing from the lab. Is it true you woke up in Knox's office? I overheard something, but it sounded odd.
You should have heard him when he saw me.
It's hard to imagine. He's always so unperturbed.
He's totally dispassionate.
Just be careful while we're still on the grounds. So, you'll be working here too, huh? Which job?
I don't know yet. I was told to come back tomorrow.
They'll probably set you up in the lab to run all kinds of tests and experiments. You'll join the ranks of those elite employees who know a lot and say little. Here's your ride. The corporation's picking up the tab. See you tomorrow.
I'll pay myself.
Thanks. See you tomorrow. 24 Park Street, please.
24 Park Street.
終於有個正常人。
And here we are.
Already?
Well, yes. Micropolis is a small town. Everything is close by.
有啲誇張
I guess I
喎。
live nearby then.
誒，唔係燒咗咩？
Who's that? I don't know you. We haven't met, have we? So you just went off somewhere with your pals, not saying a word and leaving the front door open? No note? And then there's a fire at our neighbour's. What was I supposed to think? Well, nothing to say? When will you start thinking of others, and not just yourself? You're just like a little kid. And don't start telling me you're 23 and all grown up. I've heard it all before. Spare me your excuses. Next time, just tell me where you're going, or you'll be sleeping outside.
Uh-huh.
Did you at least find what you were looking for?
I sure did. You're the best auntie in the whole world.
Oh, you little toady. You'll get yours yet.
Helped the stranger girl, saved computer with Mac, get a job at Impulse， 最後嗰個冇發生到。OK， unknown place， 又要揮，咁跳脱嘅喂，可唔可以依家啲遊戲啲故事唔好咁跳脱？我真係想知道故事發生緊咩事喎。Move the hero to the left, applies one random buff or debuff to the monster. Let's see. .頭先嗰 round 蝕咗添，係啊！頭先嗰 round 蝕咗，蠢咗，哎 miss 咗，哎呀，俾佢踩中咗添。試下劈斷咗呢一隻手佢先，唔係乜 crit 爭入 ，OK。OK 啦。由邊度劈屎啊你哋啊呗！趁我有 buff， 我應該繼續打落去，我覺得。咦，夠痛啦！搞掂。飛咁耐呢次鬧鐘？我頭先嗰個夢境嚟嘅。
Isn't it time to roll up my sleeves and get cracking? What am I doing lounging around? I should at least be decent enough to go help Auntie.
And now our 15-minute music break till 11 a.m. Enjoy!
Good morning.
Good morning, Cyrus. Finally up? I thought you may sleep through lunch.
That would be a bit much, even after yesterday.
I understand that they're pretty flowers, but that's no reason to vandalize flowerbed. What will the neighbors say?
I didn't touch anything. The flowers in the book sitting on the hall are gifts that someone brought for Mr. Timms, and I just offered to pass them on.
Oh yes, I've been meaning to ask you about that. How come you tied a ribbon around my encyclopedia? Want to gift it to someone?
Wait, the book was left here yesterday morning? Along with the flowers?
No, Cyrus. I bought that book many years ago.
Wait, are you telling me that nobody came by here yesterday?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. And you know, you don't look so good. You seem very tired after the tough day yesterday.
Are you suggesting that I'm losing my marbles? I distinctly remember a girl coming by here with gifts, ringing the doorbell forever. I took the book, but not the flowers.
Oh, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. Don't bother, Cyrus. I'll open it. Coming.
係咪就係個女仔？
Hi, Miss Xena.
Why are you here? Shouldn't you be in the hospital?
They already released me. They say I'm lucky, ready to be up and about.
Lucky? You irresponsible ditz. Burning down the apartment. I told you. Do your homework and study for the tests. All you do is play with your computers, ignoring everything else. And look what happened. Had the firemen arrived any later, you wouldn't be standing here.
That's just why I came. I wanted...
Life is not so simple after all. It's actually quite complicated.
Can I see the one who called it in?
Sure can. Cyrus, you have a visitor. Please meet my nephew, Cyrus. He recently came to stay with me and plans to apply for a job. And this is Mick, a no-good slacker who's graduating this year.
Cyrus, you're totally new in town, right?
Yes, I got to Macropolis a couple of days ago.
Wanna take a stroll with me? I'll show you the town, tell you what's what.
原來全世界啲阿姨都係一樣，真。
Sure, I was just looking for a reason to get out.
我哋唔係已經識阿 Mike 㗎啦咩？
Later, boys. Don't forget to drop by Impulse.
Yeah, I'll show him round. Hi, how's it going? Do you want to go for a walk now? Busy. Okay then, call me if you're free up. Bye. Disclaimer right up front, I'm not much of a tour guide, but I've lived here all my life and know the town well. Macropolis is a peculiar place. You'll find it interesting.
Where should we start?
Let's walk over to the community center.
Theater or opera?
We can head straight to Impulse since you need to go there anyway, and pop by our unique Pokrov shopping center on the way.
Agreed. Let's go to... what's it called? Pokrov?
Then let's take a right here, along the high rises. Hey, Cyrus, why are you going to Impulse? Getting a job there?
Yeah, I studied their technologies. It's pretty cool what they can do in there.
So you'll sit in an office and write reports?
It's actually quite interesting.
Pokrov.
Being at the pinnacle of the technological progress and constantly improving humanity's living standards. What do you want to do?
Well, I have two options. Enroll at a university, cram physics and maths for a few years, and then go to work with all those eggheads. Or I could go to a vocational school, learn a trade and be a blue-collar worker for the rest of my life. I'm definitely not into that. I need to somehow rake it in before I'm 25 and then live it up indefinitely. So I keep mulling this over. I don't want to study, and what skills do I have? Practically none but one. I'm good at MOM. It's a team video game. Cybersports. If we win,
Mind over matter.
pile of money, and then no one can nag me to quit wasting time playing games.
And if you lose?
I'm counting on the positive outcome, otherwise life's no fun. What if this, what if that? We're gonna win, period.
Mm, 兩個答案都係要去嗰度喎。Are you serious?
Seriously? I can't be sure. Maybe you're all prodigies. But I doubt that you'll get a shot at big time by putting together a team of schoolmates. The best case scenario is you'll win a couple thousand recoins, and that'll be that.
I'll do as I please. I don't care what you think.
I'm just offering advice, whatever you say.
Believe me, it's better to take some advice and avoid too many blunders.
I've had enough of your lecturing. That's all for today. Thanks for nothing. To get to Impulse, continue along these buildings, cross the road, take a right up at the next intersection, walk about 100 yards, and there you are. Ciao.
What's up with you?
Why?
Enough shouting.
Joy,
Why are you
got my
taking
respect.
everything so hard?
Screw you. You're pissing me off.
拱我
Why
出
does
去
it。have to be this way? I just wanted to help the guy, and instead it spun out of control and unraveled into a stupid confrontation.
Hey, Shaggy, got a smoke?
嚟
I
啦
don't
嚟啦，
smoke.
In that case, give me some cash for cigs.
Yeah? What else?
How about I buy you a car while I'm at it? You think you're a class act, don't you?
I should cane you on the head and set your brain straight. But I bet that hollow skull will just cave in.
Hey, watch it, scruffball, before I knock the shit out of you. How about we go have a talk, man to man?
Go where? I can pound your face in right here.
What's up, Jack? Where's your defense? You're too puny. That's no good. Listen, let's talk business.
Yo, Freddy, give me a second. Let me sort out this Shaggy twerp. Then we can talk.
Shaggy twerp, eh? Just you wait. I like this guy. Where did you dig him up?
This mum started it. I was just walking by. I was just
walking past.
Listen, friends. I, Freddy Firehands, don't give a hoot about any of this. But since you're obviously not doing anything, I have an interesting proposition. For now, I can only tell you this much. We're gonna have fun. And if you don't poop your pants, you stand to make some dough while at it. So, are you coming?
You've got my attention. I'm in.
I am
Make some
into.
dough? Do tell.
This operation will involve the 3 of us. No, 4. Deep 2. He'll be our lookout. I mean that he will... What did I mean?
No, he'll be our lookout. That's all there is to it.
So, Deep will be on the lookout. The gist of it is this. There's a bar that's open from 5 p.m. And before that time, it's in grave danger. This is because the owner of the bar is fond of all kinds of old junk. Some clever people have told me that Impulse has taken an interest in this order, and my hairy back is telling me that soon this innkeeper will be raking in some serious dough once he agrees on the price with those rats. So while they're dilly-dallying, we'll save the relics from their greedy paws. They just stick them in storage, while we'll use them for public good and exploring magic.
You and your magic again?
Yes, magic. It's high time we've all accepted it as fact. I don't get how you can still be in denial about it in this day and age. Anyway, here's the plan. Deep will make the rounds, keeping watch. If there's trouble, he'll bark like a mad dog.
I see.
Yeah, I got it.
Cyrus and I will kick the door in.
You and Cyrus? What about me? I'm no wuss.
Jack, spare me your whining. You'd do better if you started doing push-ups.
嚟啦嚟啦，係時候搶劫啦我哋。吉嘅喂。
Shall raid the kitchen for some festive beverages.
Sure.
Grab some for me too.
Grab something for me to eat.
You need not ask, my friend. Who do you take me for? There should be 2 nice bottles in the cupboard by the fridge. I'd like a 5th of Black Lightning.
Good thing we didn't start eating right in the pub.
Where's Deep?
There he is, running up behind us. Jack, what's the story with the sack? What's all that stuff?
I raided the cupboards. There wasn't much in there. Some gold bits and pieces for guzzling and for prodding. And some snazzy china. Hopefully it didn't smash. And a copper tub. Hell if I know why I took it. But whatever. It should fetch a decent price. And half a pint of wine.
That sure wasn't as classy as when Impulse does it. A bit on the savage side, but I'll sort it out. Though, let's survey the loot. Spoons are all well and good, but more importantly, I grabbed the stash of cash. Here's what I propose. You guys are too green to push the loot yourselves, so I'll pay out your shares. Then, I'll peddle off this junk on the down low. Here, you get 300 recoins.
Right on. Saves me the headache of disposing of this junk.
講價？唔講價啦，算啦。
It's a deal. Never hurts to have money.
Listen, Cyrus, let's take a walk and have a chat, okay? You're a smart guy. Want to get in on a certain enterprise?
Like what? Another robbery?
None of that nonsense. My friends and I are gathering out in a meadow. You believe in magic, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Now I see what this is about. It may sound silly to you now, but I can see this inexplicable potential in you, practically throbbing with energy. What are you? A sorcerer?
A magician.
Oh, I'm not just a magician. I'm a wizard.
Oh, brother, I can see you know what I'm talking about. Shake my big mitt as a sign of respect. I'm Freddy Firehands.
Pleasure.
Oh, I wish there were more people like you. There's a magic potential in every person, yet almost no one can tap into it. But the damn impulse ruins everything by taking magic away from people.
Impulse? What do they have to do with this? They just invent things.
Invent things? Do they? I'd be a genius too if I had access to magic templates. Those bastards appropriate and stockpile everything. That is even a modicum of magic. They gather it all up, scrutinize it, and then use it in their mass-produced inventions. Tell me, for instance, who would need a phone if we could all communicate with each other telepathically? And they know this perfectly well. If general public ever finds out about magic, their business empire will collapse. No more work, no revenue, nothing. They'll all be dumpster diving in no time. Then we'll see who. Hey look, our guys are already having fun.
How did he do that?
Impressive.
Luminary. Thanks. Wait. Let me show you something else. Solar eclipse. Clouds.
He did it.
What's the big deal? That's nothing. Wait till you see some real magic. You call me a madman? Behold the true might of Freddy Firehands. Here are my hands before you. Big, hairy, and sweaty. Same as everyone else's. But see what happens when I say fire. Burning bright.
Careful, you'll burn your hands.
I am Firehands.
Firehands.
火咧，但係
Hey, Freddy,
真係
are
有
you
火喎。
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just knocked my head a bit. It's cool.
Excellent. While Firehands is knocked out, Deep will destroy you.
Hold on, Deep. Let the new guy show his stuff.
Yeah, let him have a go.
You go.
I either have to laugh it off and excuse myself, or truly put my faith in what's been happening and let my imagination run wild.
Oh, that's enough. Focus and do your best to get in touch with all of those new sensation waking up inside. So far 嘅古仔就係嗰個 Impulse 嗰個 corporate 啦，基本上就係一個類似政府嘅機構，就禁止所有人類去使用魔法嘅。而呢一班我都唔知叫咩流氓咁上下嘅嘢啦，就係信魔法嘅。而深刻我哋又無啦啦去咗打劫添。咦？突然間入咗嚟呢度嘅？Secret Armor 2A play applies motivation debuff block and joy damage received 減20 to the hero。我哋有300蚊可以標啲新嘢咯。Healing， 誒有 healing 喎，係喎。The hero next attack restore a number of health points equal to the damage inflicted. Area attacks are not compounded. 好似唔錯喎 ，Bloody Tree Fungi。
Tree fungi are like dark spirits, parasites.
啊，冇得向右撳，然後 cycle 翻去最左個。
The world is changing. Nature is losing its grip. Us troglodytes, we're dumb. We don't know what's up. But the Scarlet Witch, she may know. They say she lives in the Yellow Forest. See if you can track her down. There you'll find the altars and the monsters.
Well, I hear you're off to the Yellow Forest. Can I ask you for a favor?
Well, spit it out, since you've summoned me.
Large living trees grow out there. The kind you won't find anywhere else. Their sap has magic properties. It can be used to make special tinctures. You drink it once, and you never forget.
點解無啦啦又會嚟咗呢一度嘅？發生緊啲咩事 ？Hack him into pieces, wake him up. An exit arrow with red flashing sticks out on the monster back. Hack him into pieces, wake him up. Sneak up on him 咯，7應該唔難 roll 嘅啫。17 easy key. The spirit now is quite close, still fast asleep. 我哋睇下可唔可以掹走到佢個支箭咯。7 good luck, nice. Freed from the arrow, the demon takes the sky, crackling and cursing. Slow down, lose 1 AP. 吓，我唔係幫咗你咩？點解你要 curse 我
？Tear you to bits.
喂，咁直接嘅冇諗過喎。哇，痛！睇下先，趁依家大諗過去嗰邊先。又話有吸血，冇用啊！未用技啊，要用技先有嘅。哇 ！OK， 依家用。係咪吸翻？好似吸翻啦，定係淨係火一下咧？我都唔係好知道。睇先，可以搣呢一個少少口嘅嘢喎，睇下佢咩料先。
Maybe you know where I can find the Red Witch.
Not red. It's the Scarlet Witch. And scarlet is that beautiful scarf of yours.
Have you seen her around?
Why ask me? I'm not the one who was given the scarf.
Why do you need it anyway? You're already handsome and red. It's me who's ugly and gray as sin without a scarf.
True enough. I'm already red and awesome. No doubt the Scarlet Witch will fall for me. The witch has already praised me a few times for bringing her Snorlaxes.
What the heck are Snorlaxes?
Everyone knows and looks for them to bring them to the witch. They're magenta crystals made of chaos. Not as beautiful as the Scarlet Witch, but still enchanting in a way with the purple haze.
And what are these chaos crystals for?
I have no idea. But if the witch needs them, then so do we. But now that she's left, I have no use for Snorlaxes. No one's gonna say, thanks, Red. You good troglodyte.
Do you know where the Scarlet Witch went?
If Red knew, he'd be there himself.
Red is a good boy.
Red is a good troglodyte. I like him. Come with me to Dawn.
I like you too. And your pretty scarf. I love Scarlet. I come with you.
好似左邊嗰個容易啲打喎。喂 ，feel 二好高攻啊！哇，佢都好高攻喎。咦？咁大力嘅？咦？Sorceress teleport 翻去就變翻去之前嗰度，又或者可以搣呢一個 red，I think 係咪都仲係佢嚟？唔係喎。
What have you got there? A sword.
Yes.
Too bad you have no axe.
Why? Want to hack off some dried branches?
No. Got to deal with my nephew.
What? Like a vendetta?
The dumbass has gone off the deep end. He should stay out of the sun. Can you put him out of his misery? Just make it painless.
睇嚟係 boss 嚟嘅喎。I need your
I
sap.
agree to help you on one condition. I want some of your sap.
Hey, sap? What do you want it for? Black alchemist? Are you trying to cast a hex on my kin?
No, I'm no alchemist. A troglodyte friend of mine needs the sap to make a potion. A tincture.
Tincture? That's nice. I'm partial to alcohol. And I'm fond of troglodytes. Nice chaps. They make pretty ornaments out of dead trees. Take my sap. As much as you need. But no more than that.
teleport 去 impulse 或者打佢，呢一個應該就係佢個 nephew 啦。我估係，定係呢個唔係佢個 nephew 啊？呢個係似佢嘅 nephew 嘅人嚟嘅啫喎。俾避先。OK。 睇下先，睇下先，俾三邊打緊喎，而家直接 X 過翻去最右邊。睇下先，唔係，呢一下可以歪。咦，避到最痛嗰下問號。呢邊跟住可以防一防。哇！防一防都好痛喎。咦？劈多下你死嘅咯！哎呀，撳錯掣！哇！未死得，未死得。撳錯掣差啲死，好彩啫。Teleport miners 飛去邊啊？我哋而家我哋好似係咁飛咗去唔同時空喎。
Okay, where am I? Is this a wooden chair?
So what do we make of that?
This is not good.
If it continues like this. Come on in. Come in. I'll sit at the end.
Hello, my friends. We've all gathered for a reason you're all aware of. Corex. Our good old industry has seen better days. Fossil resources have been shrinking, and extraction has been getting harder every year. Our machinery is gradually getting older and rustier. And the new generation is drawn more and more to impulse. I'm sure that everyone who came here today agrees that we can still fight back against this new era. Now let me get straight to the matter at hand. To dispatch our shipment to Tron and close out our quarter on time, we need 2 more workdays, and we only have 1 workday left this month. This Friday. Are the teams prepared to sacrifice 1 day this weekend? I mean, this Sunday?
Yeah. To hell with the weekend. To hell with impulse. Just because there's less resource up in the mountains doesn't mean that we'll work less. We'll deliver the full volume by the deadline at no extra charge. We'll stand our ground and uphold our industry, even if Tron terminates the contract after this shipment. At least our conscience will be clear. Who cares about a weekend? If from one day to the next we may all lose our jobs.
Whether we like it or not, we'll have to yield to impulse. We're just delaying the inevitable. Instead of learning another skill set, acquiring another vocation, and getting a job in an industry that's currently in demand, we're running ourselves ragged just to stay at the same level of productivity.
In that case, get your ass out of here and go work for Impulse. I want to keep my job here. I won't roll over just because Impulse says so.
You see, it's not me I'm worried about. I'll always find myself a nice paid gig, and so will you. But the workers, I doubt they'll have the sense and wherewithal to learn new skills. You do as you see fit. But I told my guys long ago to start looking for a new line of work at some other place. And if they don't want to relocate, then to go to training at Impulse.
I wonder what they said to that. Surely, they must have had a few choice words for you.
Yeah, you bet. Our good lad said this. Thanks for being honest with us. But while the others still work here, we're not going anywhere. We won't leave them.
There you have it. And well put. Oh well, we've heard enough from you. Let's hear what old Ben has to say.
A lot has been said already. I just want to say this. Enough running our mouths. Let's keep working. Period. We'll work this Sunday and see what gives.
If Tron declines to accept any more of our shipments and takes Impulse up on their export offer, we're dead in the water.
So that means our future now depends on Impulse. I told you from the get-go, don't let these parasites in here. They'll only take away our sustenance. And you still bought into their sweet offers of upgrades.
Enough. This Sunday is a work day and that's that. Let's just do what we can at this point. Now go home to your families and enjoy your evening. Keep your spirits up And don't be down in the dumps over this upsetting news. Let's go. I have to turn the keys into the guards.
試下 Office 先。
Hey kid, do you need a special invitation?
Wait, who's that anyway?
He seems kind of weird. Can he not hear?
Maybe he's asleep.
Who cares? Get him out.
He's not from Impulse, is he?
I don't know. Long hair and a trench coat. Looks more like a student to me.
I came to listen. I woke up here. I came to listen.
Come on. I just dropped by the listen. What's wrong with that?
This is a workplace meeting. I don't know how you got in here. Fine. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you have to go now.
可能頭先應該揀下邊嗰個。Use the audio to reach the destination on food available. Recoins over 100 on the cab and take a comfortable ride across town. Find a hiding place and teleport out. 想搭的喎。
Hello there. Get in. Where are we going?
I should
drop by the lab too. They never said I could take off.
Mr. Cyrus, let me join you on your walk to the lab.
That was an oversight on our part, not to install a proper retrieval system. We didn't expect it to work on the first try, but in any case, I'm glad that you managed to overcome this difficulty on your own.
This is remarkable. Cyrus, your abilities are unmatched. We could make great strides by studying them. How are you feeling after teleporting? You wouldn't want to try once more, would you? This was a bit abrupt. We failed to capture all the parameters.
冇問題啊，可以繼續去啊。
Is this a joke?
I'd like to carry on with today's experiments. You, Mr. Timms, and Cyrus will spend the night at the hotel. This will make it easier to see if there's outside interference during teleportation. I still suspect that this is not about Cyrus's abilities.
So we're supposed to spend the night here.
I won't work around the call. Science call for sacrifice.
Sure, why not?
佢又有錢喎，加
One can
200
sleep in a worse place than a lab for the sake of a scientific breakthrough.
Excellent. In that case, Mr. Grigg is at your services. He'll help you get situated and get you everything you need. Call me anytime. Have a nice evening.
Bye.
How can I help?
Okay, just a moment. We need 6 class Mag-N sensors, and a large 3-person room at the hotel. A dinner for 1. I don't eat at this hour. Just bring me a glass of water, a towel, and an iron. I need to iron something up. I think that's everything. Oh, and this case, too.
Computer?
Yes.
I got it, Mr. Timms. I'll take care of everything. Cyrus, hold on to your meal vouchers for dinner and breakfast. I'll see you in the dining area.
Come along, Cyrus. I hope you'll enjoy the meal. So, what did you think of your first day at work?
A bit stifling. A nice team is a dream job. Here.
A bit stifling.
Stifling.
Everything is so rigid and regimented. Leaves no room for creativity.
We do adhere to a certain protocol. That's how it should be. This is not a talent show. It's a business. And there's the kitchen. I bet you can already smell the delicious aromas of the 3-course dinner.
Oh yes, how can I not? Especially after such a long day.
Well, you never know. Some of us are not blessed with this sense.
What are you getting at? Take a meaningful pause.
Come this way. There's a nice table here on the left, right under the light. I need to make some notes.
This is the second time you've tried to get a rise out of me. What are you driving at?
You're smarter than you look.
Let's be honest.
And what do you think?
I think you're trying to persuade me of something.
Possibly. or nudge you in a certain direction. Give me your dinner voucher, and I'll go get it for you.
Hello again. The meeting ended early, so I can join you for dinner. Cyrus and I will have dinner, since we won't have any diets to worry about. At least not yet.
Are you on the diet, Timms?
By the look of you, Mr. Timms, I'd never guessed that you'd need any dietary restrictions.
Thanks for the kind words. But to be fair, you're not an MRI machine, and can't see my digestive tract.
That much is true.
Hey, listen, maybe Cyrus should be on that talk show with Ricky Shoshugi tomorrow. Even though you're new here, you're smart. You'll hear what people have to say and make some interesting suggestions. Good to get a fresh take on things from an inside perspective.
What? What talk show?
You really don't know? Tomorrow at 4 p.m. at the Coral. Did no one tell you?
No.
Rika Shoshugi, a well-known talk show host, is coming tomorrow. She has made a career of investigating controversial conflicts and let the opposing sides express their positions in a neutral setting.
I don't know about that. This kind of free-for-all is not all the best format for providing a balanced picture.
But Knox, we haven't turned down the offer to participate. So there must be some point in this meetup.
I sure doubt that this will lead anywhere good.
But Cyrus should get on board. It's a good way for him to get the lay of the land.
Mr. Timms, why do you not want to reschedule your seminar if you expect this talk show to be so useful?
Well, first off, this seminar was scheduled long before we heard from Ricky. Secondly, I doubt I'd hear anything there that I haven't heard before. The seminar, on the other hand, you won't believe the kind of students we get these days. Every other one is a genius in the making.
No point in debating this. It's up to Cyrus. Will you go?
What's required of me?
Show up, listen, introduce yourself, answer a couple of questions. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, why not? I'll go.
Very well. Then be there at 4 p.m. tomorrow, right after the ultra-mobile demo. It's by Division A at the Coral. Grieg will brief you on everything tomorrow morning.
Definitely. I don't mean to rush you, but I can see you're almost done with your dinner. If you like, I can walk you to your room.
乜都未做喎我。Stranger Girl。哦，可以咁樣睇佢哋嘅。
Well, all that's left to do is to place the sensors and hook them up to the system. The rest is all you.
Should I go to bed?
Yes.
How do I position myself? Can I sleep on my side?
Back, stomach, or side. It's all the same. You could do a headstand. Makes no difference. All that matters is that you go to sleep. And if you dream that same so-called vision, then we can collect some new data.
Got it.
As you can probably tell, the essence of the experiment is to capture the initial outburst of energy and track its trajectory. If it occurs inside of you, then everything is fine, and there's no cause for concern. But if it's coming from some point outside of you, then our worst fears would be confirmed.
Worst fear 係咩呢？
Oh, crap. I forgot to call Aunt Zena again. I can't believe it. Well, no big deal. I can call her right now.
Hello? Yes. Is that you, Cyrus?
Yes, Auntie, it's me. Calling to tell you that everything's fine. Don't worry.
Crashing at my friend's place. I have a night shift. I have a night shift
I'm working the
啦。
night shift tonight.
Oh?
乖乖地話俾佢聽，
Well done. What's your job?
唔好再激嬲呢
Auntie,
個
I'll tell
auntie。
you everything later, when I get off.
Mick's parents just called. Mick is that kid who set his apartment on fire. So they insisted on having us over on Saturday at around 1 p.m. They said it was very important for them to personally meet their son's rescuer. Of course, I said yes. They're my neighbours. And they get called into school all the time because Mick is a troublemaker.
Sounds like fun, especially since it's on the weekend.
That's great. Can't wait. Okay, I'll let you go then.
Bye.
Bye.
That was easier than anticipated. Now I can go to sleep in peace. Yeah, I need some sleep. Listen, the day after tomorrow, we're going to Mix, right? I think so. Yes, on Saturday. By the way, where is Mr. Timms? I haven't heard him at all. didn't he step out of the room earlier? There. Someone's walking around. That must be him.
係佢喎，真
Just
係。
came back, walked to the bed. Now he's digging through some papers. Walked to the computer, checking something. Wonder if the sensor on my arm tells him if I'm asleep or not. Okay, he just sat down on the bed. Who is he anyway? Makes no sound when he moves. And doesn't need sleep. Wonder if I'll develop similar abilities over time. He's finally lying down.
Status update Chapter 3 Interview 咁突然嘅，我仲係好迷喎對成個故事。有4樣嘢應該可以發生，但係我淨係揀咗其中2樣 ，rob the bar 啦，同埋 stay at Impulse。
Hey, Cyrus, how's life treating you?
Wait, who's that? I know that voice. Yes, it's that same girl. Fate's giving me one more chance.
You seem really out of it today.
Hi.
Okay, well, I gotta go. I have things to do.
Wait, maybe...
Bye.
Okay, later. What is this bullshit? Why can't I ever come up with anything? Later? Really? That's the best I can do? What an idiotic sound. Later. Doesn't convey a thing about what a person wants to express when parting with someone. I'll just go after her. But no, I can't. My knees are buckling. I don't know what's wrong with me. Just can't take it anymore. I hope I'll have this next time that all losers count on. Okay, what time is it now? I didn't even set the alarm. Where's the phone? Oh, there it is. What time is it?
10:28.
Ah, crap. I hope I'm not in trouble. If they needed me, they would have woken me up. Think I can grab breakfast using that voucher. I doubt I'll have Nox's delightful company this time around. That'll be good for my memoirs. Dinner with Nox. Sitting at the table with Nox. All jokes aside, what do I do with the sensors? I'll just take them off. The rest is not my problem.
Here's your tray.
Thanks.
It's cold by now, and you only have yourself to blame.
Can it be warmed up?
Yes, but then you'll have to wait. The microwave is broken.
Then I'll eat it like this.
冇分別兩邊都。
Bon appetit.
Thanks. Same to you. You missed breakfast too?
Yeah, the neighbours were fighting bright and early, so by the time it all got sorted, I barely made it on time.
Do you work here too?
No, I'm still at school. I'm doing an internship here. And what do you do here?
Oh, this and that. All kind of experiments. Studying impulsidium and electromagnetic waves. Actually, I even wrote my thesis on impulsidium.
Oh, wow. That stuff is used in all kinds of latest inventions. Very cutting edge. My angle is more on the sociology side. How progress affects public needs, charting various correlations between man and technology. Basically, I investigate the underpinnings of the kind of stuff that you invent.
Cool. We could team up. I'm Cyrus, by the way.
Good to meet you. I'm Airy. I don't know if it's even a real name. I was named after my grandma, Ailey, and grandpa, Ramil. Got just one letter from him, but it came out sounding like a name.
Yeah, it's a nice name.
So what do you enjoy doing in general? Any hobbies?
I don't know. When I was a kid, I liked wielding a stick. Like a swashbuckler. I like making clay figurines. I love new technologies. That amazing scent of new gadgets. Fresh off the press.
Hey, good morning. You were not in the room, and I thought I'd find you here in the dining hall. I was right.
Hello.
So how do they know each other?
Hello, Irie. Not at work today?
We all have our assigned slots these days, so there's plenty of spare time.
Oh, I see. Cyrus, Mr. Timms needs your help with some stuff. There's not much time left. The expo starts at noon. So please, head right there once you're done eating.
Okay. Take a seat. No need to stand
誒
around.
係喎，我瞓咗之後我冇入到去嗰個地方
Listen,
喎。
Ari, I'm new to Macropolis, and I don't know many people here. Let's swap numbers.
Sure.
Nice talking to you.
Yes, good to meet you.
I'm sure we'll see each other at work. Bye.
Later.
Nice girl, isn't she?
What's on the agenda? Why the us?
Yeah, okay. So what's on the agenda? Are we joining Mr. Timms?
So, new guys will do some work, and then I'll come get you to go to the expo.
Excellent. It's a deal.
Hello, Cyrus. We have our work cut out for us.
I hope everyone's here by now. Starts in 20 minutes.
Yes, Cyrus is free to go. And I'll be there soon.
Yeah, let's go.
The expo is the kind of industry exhibition showcasing the cutting-edge technologies, where one can get acquainted with and try out the latest inventions. These include such leading breakthroughs as the telepathy phone adapter, magnetic earphones, and the Glizzario microphone. The expo takes place outside for a reason, since this year's motto is prosperity in union with nature and technology. And of course, the Ultramobile demo is most anticipated as the centerpiece of the expo. Listen, I have to help out Nox with something. Have a browse and a listen for now. Call me if you have any questions. Okay, I gotta go. Have an instructive time.
So now what? I'm just supposed to wander around here on my own? Will I maybe just go home? Like I used to back in school? No one will ever notice. Wait. But this is not a lame school party, with painful, embarrassing singing and dancing. So why would I want to leave? I gotta grow up. This is technology, magic, progress. Okay, fine.
Technology 同 magic 係同一樣嘢
Let's
嚟
have a
嘅，基
listen to
本
what's
上。
going on here.
Impose 控制晒所有 technology 啊嘛，跟住之後，佢哋基本上就係攞啲 magic 嚟整 technology， 但係依家又有得去左或者去右，去右望下咯。
Wow! What's that?
This one uses Class A superconductors.
誒，係呢個啦。
This one uses Class A superconductors.
Silver has been substituted with an experimental alloy.
Buy me this gadget, and I'll do the dishes.
This is the only place where you can test run the newest models.
And what will all of this add up to in the end?
Hi, Cyrus.
Hi, Cyrus. Hi, Cyrus. Hi, Cyrus.
Are you wearing earbuds or what? Hi! So rude.
Okay, this is your chance. Pull yourself together and focus. Don't mess this up.
Be bold, assertive, and
assertive,
original.
And original.
Why? I didn't expect to see you here.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Well, same goes. Although it makes sense you're here. There's not much going on in Micropolis, so everyone always flocks to these kinds of events.
Makes sense you're here. There is not much. Hair color. Croissant.
If I had 2 croissants right now, which one would you pick? Chocolate or butterscotch?
I'd probably take both because I'm famished. Haven't eaten since morning.
That's easily fixed. Let's find a cafe nearby.
Isn't it a bit early for invites to cafes?
The word early is not in my vocabulary.
真啊
I tend to run into the word late instead. So I'll be delighted if you can help me prevent this mistake from happening at least this once. Let's make a deal. You assist me with the route and choosing the cafe, and I'll supply pleasant company and good cheer.
You're very convincing. I don't have a heart to decline. But what about the expo? Such an event.
No, come on. No big loss. So where should we go?
Not the question I would expect from a guy who just invited me out on a date. Well, let's go to Boogie-Zuki. I haven't waited tables there yet, so no one should bug us there. And to ensure your good cheer, I'll take your hand, so it's easier for us to walk there.
This is practically a miracle. Most guys can only dream of a girl this kind and sincere.
Don't jump to any conclusions regarding my kindness. You hardly know me. Let's take this alley. It's less crowded.
奇奇怪怪咁，到底呢個女仔係真係咁橙定係點咧？之前以為係佢睇唔到嘢，所以先咁啫。
You already know that I'm Cyrus, but I still don't know what your parents have named you.
Alice.
Alice?
Yes. Why?
No, nothing. It's a pretty name, don't get me wrong.
Then why did you echo it back to me?
I don't know. Guess I just wanted to repeat it to see how it feels.
And how does it feel?
Alice. 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 Saying Alice is like planting a flower. Not a regular flower, but a magic one.
Thanks, I'm sure. But if you keep trying to compliment me, I'll turn around and leave.
I just say it how it is. Fine, I'll stick to teasing you.
Fine. No more compliments. From now on, only snide comment.
I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I already have a boyfriend, so please don't make passes at me. We can only hang as friends.
Sure, she's got a boyfriend. And now she's marching off to the cafe with a stranger. Yeah, as if.
You don't believe me? I can call him right now so you two can have a chat.
Oh, I see what you're trying to pull here. You'll call some buddy of yours who expect me to buy into it.
Okay, you've asked for it. I'm calling him. Hello, hi babe. Yeah, I'm still out. Just ran into someone I know, a guy named Cyrus. He's plying me with compliments and doesn't believe that I have a boyfriend. Can you talk to him? Cool. Here you go, Cyrus.
I'm gonna rip him a new one. I'm not gonna buy this. 好似兩邊都係差喎 ，OK。
Nice try. I don't fall for that crap.
He's afraid of talking to you. So just
加一
tell me,
respect 喎，但係
and
佢
I'll pass on the message. Cool. Thanks. Okay, bye. Look, Cyrus, if you come anywhere near her again, I'll kick your ass. You got that? Do you copy?
Frankly, that was a little weak. What are we, in preschool? He's gonna kick my ass, huh? Threatening to kick my ass. It's like being back in a sandbox. He should update his material to something more manly. And I don't mean profanities. That's way too generic and lowbrow. He needs an element of surprise. Like, for instance...
Okay, spam your examples. I can see you've switched on your expert insult mode, but no offense, I don't care for that stuff.
Me neither. But you have to agree that now and then, when a guy doesn't get it any other way, it can be useful. Call him a few snappy epithets. Tell him to go find himself.
我都唔明點解得呢條女冇咯，佢仲要成身發光，乜鬼嚟嘅呢個係？但係佢又似係正常人嚟嘅啫喎。
That's dumb. You can reach an agreement with anyone and everyone. You just need the right approach. Hey, do you want some spun sugar or ice cream, maybe? There's a nice lady here that sells it.
Why 咯
Cool. I'm in the mood for something sweet.
Hello, one spun sugar.
嗱，好明顯其他正常人係睇得到佢噶啦，佢亦都可以同其他人溝通到嘅，只不過點解佢係咁咩咧？
Large spun sugar, please.
My oh
燈膽
my,
轉晒去
young
咯。
people these days dress like mental patients. Take this one, with leggings pulled up to her ears. And think she's all that. The beau, on the other hand. Now that's an elegant dresser.
Make a joke, keep quiet.
Yeah, all elegance. Except for hair like a bird's nest and patched up coat on a hobo.
Here you go, your treats. I like you. You're fast on the draw with that quipping.
Thanks. We're all like this. New and unappreciated by older generations. Good day.
Take care.
You're awesome.
Was that sarcasm?
Half hour left till the talk show with Ricky Shashugi.
Holy cow! Did you score an audience pass for the show?
I'm one of the participants. Will you go instead of me? I don't want to miss the live broadcast. 話俾佢聽咯 I'm one of the participants.
No, it's better than that. I'm one of the participants.
You never cease to surprise me. So you have to be at the choral in half an hour.
I think so.
Are you kidding me? Who is invited? You or me? Okay, you're lucky that I'm here. Let's go.
Lucky? That's putting it mildly. I've been blessed by all spirits me at once.
Well, look at the wise guy.
You sound
但係佢冇樣喎
Wow, you know how to flatter a girl.
Why? What do you have against my aunt? You even know her, don't you?
Yes, I know Miss Zena. And if I were in my 40s, I'd have no problem with that. But last I checked, I'm a bit younger than that, no? It's me you want to hang out with, and not Zoe Becky, your aunt's friend, right?
That's a scary thought. Although, to tell you the truth, I've never met her.
I could arrange it for you. I wanted to ask you about the talk show. Which side are you with?
Which side? It's through work.
You already found a job?
Yeah, with Impulse.
Oh yeah? Congratulations! So what will you be talking about?
I'll just listen for a bit and leave. I'll criticize Impulse about improving communication.
If they ask me to contribute, I'll give them the scoop on ore extraction and setting up communications between Corex and Impulse.
有陣時揀完有個
Pretty
wang 嘅
weird.
聲。
You're newly employed there, and they're already sending you in to represent them? Is there no better candidate? What are you? Such a unique employee?
They said that the fact that I was new gave me a fresher view on the situation.
More like clueless and superficial.
What? Come on. It's no rocket science. A large corporation is using its wealth to steamroll over the town. Old industries have become obsolete. People are seeing their income dwindle, while some newcomers are getting rich at the expense of the mines. Hence, the hostility, and a few psychos lost touch with reality in their despair and immersed themselves in magic fantasies.
Just as I said, superficial.
So, what would you add to that?
Have you thought about what lies at the heart of all this misunderstanding? A reasonable person would say, impulsidium. Well, what a revelation. Metal that you can manipulate and modify mentally. But not a single scientific text explains the mechanism of how it works. The whole development process is kept strictly confidential. Meanwhile, all mentions of ancient relics are mysteriously vanishing from one day to the next. And behind all of it is one company, Impulse, who pays no taxes. I can tell you this, what Impulse has been getting up to is unprecedented. Instead of sharing an iota of its knowledge with the world and welcoming a new era, they've opted to separate themselves from everyone else and hide behind a wall of deceit.
PR 嘅呢條女。Let's not argue about this. You're exaggerating. You're right. 愛麗燈泡做氣勢好勁喎，佢講嗰堆嘢，我覺得認同。
That this is more complex than it seems.
And here we are.
Shit, to be honest with you, I don't even feel like going in there now. I'd much rather spend more time with
Yes.
you.
Go in
Yes,
already. You can't be letting down your comrades.
The only problem is, I feel like once I say goodbye to you here, I will once again have no way of finding you. How about you give me your phone
我叻
number?
仔喎。
That would be too easy. How about I meet you halfway and give you a pointer?
Okay. Depends on the pointer.
You can find out all you need to know from Mick.
From Mick?
Mick?
You can't be talking about that Mick. The little chatty gaming maniac.
Yes, him.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so long.
Thanks for...
You don't thank for that.
Was that real? Did I seriously just hug her? It's incredible how this just happened spontaneously. Gotta let her go before she thinks I'm a creep.
Thanks for telling me. No, I can't refuse myself this rare joy. Yeah, I'll have to go say goodbye. A 定 X 啊？冇想揀嘅答案，花生毛。
Cyrus, hugging is nice and all, but this will do for now.
Friendly 嚟㗎喎，not too bad.
Since it implies there will be other time.
Okay, that's enough.
I won't let go.
Have you not listened to the right books? You can't give in to your emotions. And especially not with a girl you like. You should always keep a bit of distance to keep her interested.
Oh, don't tell me you buy into that crap, do you?
I believe that it's at least partly true.
So, this is where we part ways?
Bye.
Oh no, please don't say that awful, soul-crushing bye.
Okay then, I'll see you later.
No. Let's make up something new and memorable. Just for us.
不得吧？Don't get bored without me. Take care of yourself. Wonders was right up to the wazoo. EXO?
Don't get bored without me.
Don't get bored without me? Get over yourself.
Well,
加入
respect
Alright, fine. Good luck to you. Don't do anything dumb on live TV.
Thanks. Don't get too bored without me.
Bye. Okay, and don't get too bored without me.
好鬼奇怪呢條女真係。
Hello, Cyrus. We've been expecting you. See, Nox, I told you that Cyrus wouldn't be late to the event.
Everyone's here. We're on air in 10 minutes. Come on.
We, as representatives of the town's leadership, on behalf of Corex.
Do you see this as a potentially explosive issue?
We'll expose Impulse and its shady dealings.
Where is Ricky Shushugi? Her car is still not here.
We're ready to start. Go to Auditorium 3.
She's here.
Wow. She's still driving that green beater.
Where is she going?
To the back door, probably.
Go. Don't just stand there.
Greetings, ladies and gents, dear participants and viewers, both now and in the future. As always, I'm Ricky Shishugi, and this is Confrontation. Today, we've brought to you live from Microopolis. My intel tells me that the tensions in this town have been escalating daily. Don't think for a second that we're here to resolve the conflict. No, we're here to explore it and determine how serious it is. Initially, we were looking at 3 battling factions. But upon further scrutiny, I've isolated a 4th one. So I present to you the 4 factions. Corex, Impulse, the townsfolk, and a separate, somewhat marginal part of the population self-identified as the Sorcerers. The participants will introduce themselves and give us their view of the situation. Let us start. The first faction.
I'm Clara Rogra, the CEO of Corex. We are on the verge of bankruptcy due to the containment policy pursued by Impulse.
Ben, or as they call me in town, Old Ben, mining engineer.
Charles, metallurgist.
Nona Lira, senior welder.
Bill, electrical engineer.
The second faction.
Knox, director of Impulse Division A in Macropolis. Human resource specialist, supervisor of the research laboratory. Impulse promotes all types of progress and prosperity, which is why all future-minded individuals have been joining the company.
Siegfried, historian, analyst, senior researcher on side effects in the sphere of technology.
With so many titles, one would think the whole corporation rests on the 2 of you.
Emma, ecologist.
Greek, administrator.
I'm studying the boundaries, Cyrus. Scientist. 型啲咯 I'm studying the boundary 咯。
Cyrus, researching the parallel dimension and methods of accessing it.
Is that right? Very interesting.
加一
I never
飛啊！
expected to hear something like that from the second faction. Well, moving on. The third faction.
Flari Lira, farmer. Like 2 inept gardeners. Corex and Impulse are fighting over a plot of land, oblivious of stamping out the plants.
Morrison di Ori Flamenric Ciembi. Schoolboy. We learned back in first grade that nature shall determine the winner. And our town is no exception.
Admirable perspective. That is to say, that nature will reveal the stronger party as long as we don't interfere.
Yango. Priest.
Zoe Becky, Category A chemistry teacher, textile distributor, Micropolis expert, grandmother of 3, retiree. There was another man in our group, but he left when he saw Freddy Firehands among the participants.
Thanks. Got it. And last but not least, the 4th faction.
Firehands. Although my name speaks for itself, I'll state for the record, I'm a fire wizard. As for the situation, I'll say that these from Impulse are stealing our magic.
Thanks. That will do.
They take us for telling us there's no magic, while they get rich by theft and deception. And the worst part is...
Next. Next!
Deep. Seeker. Luminary. Wind and electricity tamer.
I have one other question for you. Do I understand correctly that you're all unemployed?
What is employment in compassion with one's calling? Mumbler. Spirit Whisperer.
I am Horace Garrus, Stone Crusher.
Thank you for your introductions. Now, my first question is to Impulse. According to some sources, you have managed to rob not only the residents of Micropolis, but the whole world by preventing people from accessing magic. You have usurped this miracle.
That's complete nonsense. Only uneducated people would maintain that modern technologies contain some magic energy.
There. More lies.
Our innovative methods are based on physics, mathematics, and cybernetics, and build upon many years of research and testing.
What technologies? Who used to be able to communicate at a distance? Wizards, shamans, etc. There is still no such thing as wireless connection.
Our university arms you with all the expertise you need. Come study and discover the new world of advanced technologies.
Enough of this bullshit. You amass old relics and seek out people with awakened magic abilities. Then you extract the magic elements, package them as science, and label it as tech.
Freddy Firehands, you'll have your turn to speak. Nox, please go on.
That's all I have to say.
May I add a few words? This is a significant problem.
Problem? Your whole company is a problem. Why listen to them at all? It's like a broken record. Same shit over and over, and people actually buy into that.
And as for Macropolis, life here is getting better every year. The only people complaining are criminals and outlaws.
Would you zip it already, you two-faced scumbag?
Firehands, I'm not here to fight with you, but please let's have some decorum.
You're capitalizing on thin air. Who the hell would need your products if people had magic? You bastards took it all away from us and are now making fortunes by peddling it back to us in tiny spoonfuls.
Escort this lunatic from the studio.
Is there no way to plug this fount of wisdom?
Me? Font of wisdom? How about your bottomless font of shady profits? The more you lie, the richer you get.
You would do well to attend a single lecture on cybernetics or open a book on information technologies. But the hillbilly savage that you are...
Have you looked at any of that yourself? It's total crap.
You're just gonna keep hollering, not letting anyone speak. I wasn't interrupting you, was I?
Who are these whippersnappers anyway? Who invited them? Look at your buddy Knox, sitting there with nothing to add. He knows that what I'm saying is true.
There's just no way to reason with psychos like yourself.
Enough breaking, keep listening. You can't come to an agreement with Firehands. Enough background.
As long as Firehands is in the studio, we won't be able to have a discussion.
I completely agree. What's with that nonsense? We're all rational people here, and this clown has dragged the conversation into some fantasy land.
Clown? You, Clara Rograr, are a pathetic sellout, shedding crocodile tears over Corex's imminent demise while defending Impulse. How much did they pay you to sign a contract? It is them who has flushed your manufacture down the toilet. Without magic, they would have never dominated the market.
Some of you may find this preposterous, but I think we need to hear what the sorcerers have to say. What is this Magic. You keep bringing that over and over. Is it some febrile prattle or an actual epiphany?
It's the truth, and nothing but the truth. Magic is everything. It's in every one of us. In everything. It's the energy that creates and permeates everything. Impulse and other global corporations that I'm not aware of have isolated and concealed all traces and sources of magic. But just recently, something wonderful happened. Teleporter! He has finally arrived. It's a man, or I should say a wizard, who's overcome space by teleporting through the parallel dimension. What's more, he's here today, sitting among us. And he's going to demonstrate his abilities on live television.
Without hesitation, prove the existence of magic to the world by teleporting on the spot. Remain seated, await further developments. 直接晒命啦！我哋等我哋入翻去另外嗰個空間。反正我哋有好多錢可以表演啊！ Doubles the damage of the next attack. No resource 加入 grants 25 armor point 呢個好正。Enemy damage reduction 減70。有冇啲向？誒呢個係向右行2步，向左行2步。 Unavailable 點解 unavailable 咧 ？Dexterity.
Wow, windmills. I remember Grandpa telling me about them. Now the wind spirits will hear us.
跟住再起埋嗰個可以向右行2步嗰個。
You can make almost anything out of slime.
好啦，跟住就認真諗下點樣改我哋嗰個嘢啦。Defense 呢個好似唔係太大作用。我諗我哋呢一度可以將佢俾2個，跟住呢一度亦都可以。 Dash.
My younger brother lives in Big Mushroom Village. Works as a teacher there. See what you find out. Maybe those beasts haven't gotten there yet. Or otherwise.
Mushroom Village.
Perhaps they need help and want to take refuge under our Tree of Life.
I got you the sap for your tincture.
Oh, thanks a million. Have some of my old tinctures made of fire mushrooms. It'll make you stronger.
Luck. Big Mushroom Village 喎 ，help 啊！佢要我哋幫佢手啊嘛。
Mushrooms, mushrooms, everywhere. There's no escape. It's over.
What mushrooms? You eat them, don't you?
Exactly. And now they've come to take revenge on us. And brought with them a giant mushroom monster. Mad spirits. They destroyed the school. 2 of the students are with me, but the third, Horace, went missing.
Okay, calm down. Who is this Horace?
A little troglodyte. We lost track of him while fleeing the school. I even left behind my scholarly tablets in that mad rush. And the little troglodytes love them so much.
I'll teleport you to a safe place.
打蘑菇啦 ！Cause up new servant， 唔使咁 hardcore。 都幾難唔 left 打刺不山洞。誒，誒，點解多咗個朋友嘅佢？爭一。哦，27好痛好痛！睇先，我要向右邊，右邊，右邊。哇，36？咩事啊？咁難打嘅點解？40咩料啊，大佬！我冇嘢 cleanse 喎，睇嚟個問題喺呢度喎。Miss， 哇！我唔夠打喎，完全。有 AOE 手段啊，但係唔夠佢打。我冇 debuff 手段 ，I mean 我冇 cancel 佢 debuff 嘅手段應該話。Remove one random debuff from the hero. Move the hero to 2 square. 我需要下邊嗰個。Transfer one random buff from the enemy to the hero. Move the hero 2 square. 睇下先啊。係咯，我冇嘢可以 remove 啊。直接 fight 嘅啫喎，真係唔覺得我夠佢打喎。誒唔係喎，可以揀力度容易啲喎 ，apply stress 落去。拎少啲錢啫，最多係咪咁話先？ 搞掂。再挑機。
Back on the march.
睇下先，頭先好似有一招可以拎到人哋，唔係呢一個。係咪 Y 咧？定係 X 咧？唔係喎，兩個都拎唔到喎。哇！搞唔掂，搞唔掂，唔應該打嗰啲嘢。curse 埋唔夠去做，完全唔夠去做。我要有一個手段可以 remove 到我嘅。哎，我唔係撳咗 A 嘅咩 ？Oh no！ 但係集中打佢就算啦。試下集中打佢先。恐懼源於火力不足，真啊！都 feel 到會 miss 㗎啲嘢。係啊，我有 receive 好多 damage 嗰下先係個最大問題，其實。睇下可唔可以 last 到下 round 啊 ？Nope。卡關了，卡關了。X 哎 ，sorry， 知錯，打呢邊，試下呢邊會唔會好啲？係咪一定由左到右打我嘅咧？佢哋而家全部都拱我去右邊嘅喎。咁即係理論上，我如果 行翻過嚟呢邊，跟住然後我 hea 一 round， 佢應該先撥咗我過去左邊，係啦。哇！呢個 OK 喎，依家撥我向左邊一格，跟住然後睇先，我應該可以直接飛過去打最右嗰度，係咯，直接飛過去打最右嗰度，跟住然後佢拱翻我去左邊一格。唔係，我哋可以用呢一個。雖然唔知點解，但係呢邊明顯地易好多嘅。但係我諗我要打頭先嗰隻 Big Mushroom。Idol stuck full of needles in 呢個 House of Mushroom Usage, offering a littered at fees. Check the energy。乖乖地咯，推個包咯，推個煲咯。喂，表示敬意。哦。The altar bursts into violent flames and the demon's bows heads in greeting, doubles health and shield. Demonstrate one mastery of sword, demonstrate one mastery of witchcraft, attack the demon. Excellent. 喂，啱啱好。The demon claps his hand and 又再俾多啲嘢我，就咁啦。Good enough。I don't think so, man。受咗咁多挫敗之後，居然唔貪啊！但係唔貪又點啫？我都見唔到我啲血啊成多咗。哇！嗱，我係真係唔知道佢頭先所講嗰啲咩 double shield 啊、血啊嗰啲係乜鬼嘢嚟？講真。我都唔知咩嚟，但都知冇個 debuff 唔使打喎。Luck maximum damage。喂，會爆到血。同上啦，一樣啦。誒，又起翻身啦佢，睇先，繼續追住隻手劈咯我哋。喂，佢又關低咗啦。哇！ 喂！想做咩？有咩嘢慢慢講，唔需要下下動粗嘅，我覺得。痛！睇下先，唔係，H 咁樣都未必係一個差嘅喎。佢要關低㗎嘛，係咯。滿血。睇下先，我哋走到去最右先。咦，又關低咗啦！咦，點解依家？依家 double 咗個 blessing 同埋咩嘅有？頭先係 luck 嚟嘅喎，點解依家先至俾呢個 double 血我咧？呢個 double 血我唔係咁驚啊！爭一下，好彩隻王唔係咁難打嘅啫。Actually 唔好亂講嘢，上次講完呢一個之後 Phase 2嘅，佢係應該係輪住嚟嘅喎，啲 blessing 嗰啲。哦。At the beginning of each round, with a 30% probability, one random effect is applied. 明白。喂，2個頭先嗰隻大嚿衰好多喎，呢個係打唔贏就蘑菇啫喎。本身你貪完係6選4正面，唔會啦。
Hysteria? I'm merely stating the facts.
Are you okay? Need any help?
啱少咗就3冇發現。
Scarlet Witch has helped us.
We don't need any more help.
So have you been helped or not?
Yes. We're all set.
You can stay here if you love it so much.
So, where do we go, Margot? The village is destroyed. After all that effort I put into building our house, first I had to plant it, then wait for it to grow and then sit inside the mushroom and chow down on it for weeks. I stuffed myself silly so you and I would have a place to stay.
There are other villages. Let's go there.
I don't want to start from scratch again. It's easy for you to hop place to place. You don't ever do anything.
Arnie, you are a selfish fool.
Leave the oddballs alone. Teleport arguing spouses. 去 park 啊，定係繼續打呢 ？park 咯。
Soft grass. That's still green and has sweet fragrance at the beginning of fall. I've been told that this kind of grass grows only at the Park of Justice. Between the Impulse Complex and the Coral. This is the first time ever that I know my exact location on reappearing after teleportation. Turns out, remembering trivia from guided tours can be useful.
Damn, we're in a pickle.
Firehands, Seeker, Luminary, they've all been arrested.
And not by Corex or the hotel security, but by Impulse. Why did they ever get involved? They never even managed to tell folks about magic.
Enough fretting. We've got to do something. Got to get them out of there before Impulse eats them alive.
But how? It's the best jail
基
in
本上應
Metropolis.
該呢個 game
Who can
係
slip in or out? I don't
你
recall
要幫
anyone
幾
ever
邊
escaping.
人嘅是打一邊咁。但係呢，今晚嘅 stream 呢就玩到嚟呢度先啦，點半啦。個古仔有啲凌亂，有啲散收收，但係可 開始 follow 得到佢噏乜嘅，只不過係一個普通嘅 magical 世界咁樣，有啲 impose 喺度欺壓緊一個人民，跟住唔想俾人知道有啲 magic， 跟住呢一個男仔佢有 teleporting， 可以做到某一啲嘢。somehow 應該係 between 頭先嗰4個 faction 裏邊可以幫其中一個咁我估，但係咧好啦，今晚玩到嚟呢度先啦。之後呢，就睇下仲有啲咩 game 啦，喺個 list 嗰度，我想玩嘅 game。下次呢，又到另一隻 game 啦。好多謝咁多位收睇，再見，拜拜。